Hey everybody, I'm David with Safariland. Today we're at SHOT Show 2025 and we're taking a look at Ballast. Ballast is our new duty-rated holster family. We're launching this in 25. These are going to be available soon. And as you can see from my little holster here, it's kind of a dubious marketing representation of what for us is a minimalist design that takes up a very small footprint on the belt. Part of what we've been hearing at Safariland over our 60 years of building holsters for law enforcement officers is the need for security, safety. They need to be able to have a holster that's going to be completely bomb-proof and survive everything. So we build in our retention devices, our security mechanisms that hold the firearm in place. Those are going to be the same across all four families. The 6000 series, our 7000 series holsters, Vault, now Ballast, they all operate exactly the same way with that retention up top, an SLS strap, and an ALS for a level 3 holster. These are available in level 1, which is ALS only, level 2 and level 4 through a combination of devices on top of that. What Ballast does differently from any of those other holster families is takes the modularity of design into our production. What we have here is one single top for a Glock double stack. So if you're running a 19, a 17, a 34, or 47, any of these guns will all fit within the same holster without having to go back and retool, redo anything on our side, and continually delay launches, getting gun fits out. Each of these component pieces adds on to accept large lights, small lights, longer barrels, slides. They're open on the bottom to accept muzzle devices, threaded barrels. Anything you want with this, the modularity is key to the design. This for us has been fundamental, and we build this holster in the round. So what we have here is an injection molded holster that's virtually crush proof. This goes back to some of the lessons we learned with Vault. Vault was a dynamic design. It's the most bulletproof holster we've ever made, but it's large. How could we build the same strength of Vault into a design that was much smaller? That's how we arrived at Ballast. Ballast, when it's on your hip, has a minimalist footprint, so you can get other gear on that duty belt as well. The thing that we're most proud of here at Safariland is this little piece right here, which prevents finger ingress. If you are on a line, if you're working as an SRO around kids, you always have that risk of some kind of object or some small finger getting in that trigger guard. We wanted to mitigate that as best as possible. So what we have done is we have provided a flexible piece of high trail here on the back of the holster that closes off the trigger guard completely without interfering with your grip. So when you go to get a master grip on this gun, when you approach and you land right there, your knuckle is exactly where it needs to be, anchored underneath that trigger guard. So as you draw, you fall into place and you're right where you need to be without putting your finger over the trigger. Locks in place, going back in and out of the holster. If you come back in reholstering fast and you cram it down, you don't hit hard plastic. It just simply bends that out of the way. Ballast, for us, is going to redefine our duty-rated holster families. For more information, check out safariland.com.
Hey, it's Jim Price here from Safariland Communications. I want to talk to you about the Liberator 4 and the Liberator HP. It's basically our family of headsets. We also have a Liberator 5, but that's up on a mannequin behind me. So talk a little bit about the technology of our headsets. We are one of the few vendors that manufacture everything in the United States. We control about 85% of our supply chain. When we set out to build our own headset, obviously we're going to put the Safariland name on it. We wanted the best stuff. So what we designed is a multi-mode headset. It's the only one on the market. It does compression and localization, just similar to your typical tactical headset, which is, you turn it on, you hear stuff around you. When there's impulse noise, it compresses. Our sound quality is going to be a little bit better because we use much faster processing speed. The second mode of operation is active noise cancellation. That's similar to some of the other products out there that you maybe use in civilian applications for like flying, to listen to music. Basically the way that works is there is a microphone mounted on the inside of the speaker housing inside the ear cup that detects sound that leaks past the ear cup and then generates a white noise counterwave that counteracts the incoming sound, and that's going to buy you another 3 to 5 dB of reduction on top of what the headset does passively. So basically we're providing electronic protection against steady state noise, which no other tactical headset does. The third mode of operation is still active noise cancellation, but in mode 3, the external microphones get turned back on and the headset will isolate and process human speech. And basically what's going on is our processor is able to look in the frequency range that human speech lies within the entire sound spectrum and only isolate and replicate that inside the headset. Basically what that does is allow guys to actually talk to each other when they're in a high noise environment, such as the back of a Bearcat, back of a helicopter, something like that. Another really cool feature that this headset has that none of our competition has is our headset is a dual fuel battery compartment. So our headset will run on either two AAA batteries or a CR123. So you basically flip this open, and if you guys look, you got a CR123 inside. All right, in addition to all those high-end electronic features, which most people don't seem to care about, they want to look cool. Our headset comes with adaptive suspension. The adaptive suspension system allows you to change out the suspension on the headset, convert between wearing it with traditional over the head or behind the head suspension, and convert it to using it with a helmet mount. And it's really easy to use. You got a knurled pin here on all the air cup sides. You basically can kind of pull this out and then disconnect the suspension and then put a different suspension on or attach it to the mounts that are on your helmet. It's all metal. We don't use any plastic, so that makes it a lot more durable. And then it locks back into place. And that is the Liberator HP, Liberator 4, which is a single comm communications headset. It will come with a push to talk, and the Liberator 5, which is a dual comm headset that will come with a PTT that has 2 channels. Thank you.
All right, I'm Tim O'Brien, and I'd like to talk to you about our new armor products here at SHOT Show 2025. So starting first with our new EXT series. So the market is predominantly been very popular and growing over the years for external carriers, much more comfortable wear. You can actually take some of the weight off the duty belt and put them in load-bearing applications. So one of the things we've been working on the last few years at Safariland is just revamping the entire external carrier line. So with the EXT series, it's all about choices. So you start first, you can have different choices here with your badge options. You can have grommets, you can have buttonholes like a traditional uniform. You can have an oval, a square, and then your nameplate. The next options here are what happens in the middle. So some agencies prefer to have the utility of the pocket system, either it being a uniform style, so it's more of a traditional style, or have just the utility of these pockets with extra MOLLE and load-bearing options. Then you work towards the bottom here. You have options here for AWS, which is our laser cut MOLLE. It's very low profile, gets out of the way, more of a modern look and feel. It's becoming very popular. You also have your traditional MOLLE options as well. And then finally, we want to give you the choice of, do you want a side opening option where you can actually use a first rear tube system or Velcro closure? Or what's become very popular is the front opening style, where you can actually zip up the vest, take it on and off, between shifts. A lot more versatility there. So again, brand new product line, and the whole idea here is you have choices. Whether you want a traditional look and feel, want a front opening style, you want AWS for load bearing, you want traditional MOLLE, and how you want to tackle the embellishments with the badge and the name tape options. Moving over to what really is our premier product here that we're debuting at SHOT Show 2025. It's the new SX HP. So we've been working the past year with our partners. We have great relationships with Honeywell, Aviant, DuPont, Saudi, and they've really given us the best products and the best materials. And what this is the thinnest, lightest hybrid 3A package in the industry. This is about 20 to 30% lighter than your average lightweight 3A product. So we're very excited about it. It's very flexible. What I mean by hybrid construction is you have a multiple mix of materials, both woven, non-woven, Spectra, Dyneema, polyethylene, aramid-based products. And those come together for a very nice overall thin, lightweight package, high performance, takes special threads. So we're very excited about this product that's going to be ready to go for the SX HP. We have a great partnership with Hardwire. They've come out with a new product that's coming out later this year, probably end of Q1. This is by far the lightest package in the industry. So at 0.57 pounds per square foot, it is the lightest in the industry. We're very excited about it. It's very thin, it's very lightweight. Hardwire's a great company. They have proprietary technology. We're to use hard armor technology, soften that up, make it a high-performance platform for soft armor. We have a great partnership with them. They work exclusively with our tactical vests and concealable products, but also with the hard armor in conjunction with plates that we use. So this is the next iteration of our partnership with this new 3A package. So between this and the new HP, we're very excited with the new the soft armor offerings with Safariland. That's it.